I have tanned, so just to let you know, I am not using the wrong foundation. I've just been away to several places that have been extremely hot. So today, I thought I'd do a video, by the way, hi guys. I thought I'll do a video on things that I use behind the scenes, like products that I use that I don't talk about, that you don't know about basically. Some of you might, some of you might not, but if you do, then you've been listening. I give you a plus for being such a good listener. I don't know if it's been done before, but I just thought share some of my secrets, my beauty tips, you know, how I get to look the way I do. I did not wake up like this. I did not wake up like this. This requires quite a lot of it's a lot of steps basically. How I get my legs looking flawless, spotless. The first thing is the Sally Hansen airbrush legs. I'm sure you already know about this. And they've changed the packaging. I also feel like they've changed the font. It feels different. But I use Deep Glow. I spray this all over my legs. I tend now not to use my hand because I hate having to wash it off. So I just use like a brush to apply it. Because this actually dries matte, I don't actually like the matte look. I then spray my legs with the olive oil hairspray. Now don't ask me how I managed to even figure out to use this. I think I was just like, I don't want to have to wash my hands every time I apply, because I think I was using baby oil at first. A spray kind of thing will be so much easier. And I was looking through my array of products in my bathroom, and I saw this. I remember that this actually has, like, when you spray it, it's quite oily. It's like an oil sheen. So I was like, let me just spray this on my leg and see what happens. And I was like, this actually works. Like, this is actually live. It gives your legs that shine. It basically gives you like perfect, it's like body makeup. I literally have lots of scars and marks. My skin is trash. It's my favorite word, trash. I don't use it on my knees because my knees are darker and obviously more textured and quite rough. So when you apply this, it looks kind of like ashy on my knees. So what I use on my knees is actually foundation, and I use the NARS Luminous foundation. Since I don't use it on my face because I don't really like it for my face, I use it on my knees, and it is in the shade Benares. I feel like this is the right shade for my skin tone. So whenever you see my pictures, I'm literally giving you all the tea right now. Like, I have to cheat a lot, you know, to look a certain way. It's life. The only downside to all this is like you can't really like wear white stuff. You just have to be very careful where you put your legs basically. So whenever I do that, I usually only do it when I'm wearing something really, really short that's above my knee, so it doesn't touch my clothing. I'm not wearing like a long skirt that's gonna like rub against it, if that makes sense. If I am, it would usually have a slit. So if a dress has a slit or a skirt has a slit on one side, I would apply I'll probably put it on both legs, but sometimes I might be quite lazy and only put it on the leg that is being shown through the slit. So I apply the whole thing. It's a lot of work, but you have to do what you have to do. If you've been following me, you know that I have suffered from hyperpigmentation for I feel like all through my YouTube life. So I would say for probably for 5 years. It's 7 years this year, so about 5 years I've been with the whole hyperpigmentation. And for those who don't know what that means, when like your face is darker than the rest of your body, you have like dark spots, dark patches. A lot of dark skinned people and even like non-dark skinned people also suffer from this too. I have been able to figure out, after thousands of pounds and, you know, treatments, everything, I've figured out how to get it to look a lot better. Like, it took a while, it took about a year. What I eventually did use kind of sped it up a little bit. So if you haven't seen my tutorials for a while, you'd be like, oh my gosh, like where did it all go? It's disappeared. But no, it took about a year and a bit. I was obviously on the Abaji system. When you're on that, you have to kind of go off it for a bit and give your skin a break. I think like after 6 to 8 weeks. So I literally been searching, researching, Googling what's the best thing to use, what actually works. Like, trust me, I have bought so many things that haven't worked for me. This is called Dermal MD Lightening Serum, and it's meant to lighten and illuminate. It's like a serum basically. I found it on a US website. You can't get it in the UK, so it took like a couple of weeks to get to me. And this helps to like fade dark spots and stuff like that. Like, I still get spots, I still get like, obviously when I break out and stuff, I still get that, and sometimes I still pop them, which I'm not supposed to obviously. it gradually fades. Like I kind of got more dark spots on this side of my face, and it's helped to fade them. It's not completely gone, but it's been helping. I've only had it for like a few weeks. I use a lot of Peter Thomas Roth products. I've also been using the AHA BHA acne clearing gel, and I have body acne, so on my chest, my back, it's not as bad as a lot of others I've seen, but like I feel like it's a lot more on my right side, so my right arm. I don't know if it's like when I have long hair and it, you know, hot and the heat and everything causes the sweat to sweat, and it's bacteria. I don't know what causes it, but it only happens to be my chest and my back where obviously where my hair falls. So maybe it's my hair, I don't know what it is, but I've always had acne anyway. Some bits on my face, and I feel like I've gotten more spots on my face. I thank my dad for that basically. My dad had acne, it's genetic. This is from Beauty Bay. It's got 2% salicylic acid, 10% glycolic acid, and it just helps to minimize the look of acne marks and residual discoloration. So I've been using this as well. When I'm not using the Obagi stuff, I will obviously use some of these products. So obviously I've been dealing with that skin issue, and obviously it's cleared up, and people are like, it's so funny how the ones that were going, oh, you should fix your skin, it's horrible, like your skin is horrible, are like, oh, I bet she's bleaching, I hope you haven't. I'm just like, girl, bye, like really? So I went for this whole like years of ridicule on here, and then I happened to be able to have found a solution, and it's still not good enough for you. And it's like, why would you automatically think that I am bleaching? If I'm gonna bleach, I'll bleach my entire body. Like it doesn't make any sense just to do my face. I've also gotten like, oh, have you had fillers done? I'm like, what do you mean? Like under eye fillers, lip fillers? I'm like, lip fillers? Like my lips are quite big. I don't feel the need to make it any bigger, thank you very much. I'm good. Under eye fillers, however, I did go to have a consultation. When I went to the doctor, and he said that the way my under eye looks is the way it should look after several treatments. I was like, what do you mean? Like, so he basically tried to like tell me that basically if I was to get it done, I wouldn't see any difference, because I don't really need it, and because of the way when I smile, apparently it disappears. So if I smile, I don't know, I can't really show because I've got makeup on, but he's like, if I smile, it get raised and the lines disappear. So it's like if I was to get it done and I smiled, I would have like a bulge under my eye, which obviously isn't ideal. And if I was to get it done, it would be such a tiny amount that it would literally be pointless and a waste of money. So he basically, it's so weird to have a doctor actually advise you not to get something done, but he basically said that I don't need it. For my hairspray that I use on my hair, I know it's like not a big deal, but just in case people are wondering how I keep my hair like curly for like days, I use the L'Oreal Elnet Paris hairspray, the white one with the blue band. This has no smell. This doesn't leave any white residue. It's the best. I don't really like the gold one, the black one, or those other ones. I found that this one, the smell is actually not like, it's not horrible. It doesn't make your hair like dry and stiff. It's perfect. For my body cream, body butter, this was actually recommended by a guy friend of mine. This is the Laura Mercier body butter, the ombre vanilla one, and this is so good. It smells so nice, and I usually use the Body Shop body butters, but this, when you rub it on you, it just feels so luxurious. It has a vanilla, that's my order, yes, like a personal delivered package. So yeah, I got my, do you want to know what's in it? And then, okay, so on days where I've like not got makeup on, I've maybe slept with my makeup on the night before, and I feel kind of like rough and my skin isn't looking very great, and I don't want to put foundation and I have like errands to run, I found that this actually kind of acts as like a BB cream looking thing. So on those days where I want to look a little bit alive, a little bit more like if my skin's looking quite dull, I use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and this is the Radiant Primer, the orange one. So it looks like that, if you can see that. It looks like that. So when you apply it onto your skin, it literally blends into my skin. I would use it in like under my eye and like around my mouth area, sometimes my entire face, but I don't put too much. But this, once this dries, it kind of gives like a glow, like it makes your skin look more like radiant. It just looks a lot more alive. For my sunscreen, I actually use the cocoa butter formula even tone sun care, because a lot of the sunscreens kind of give that grey, purple, white cast, which I don't like. This is actually like a normal like moisturizer, like a moisturizing lotion, but it has an SPF of 50. So, and it smells like cocoa butter. So this is what I use. I got this on the Superdrug website. They don't have it in stores. But if you're looking for sunscreen that also moisturizes and actually gives like a nicer glow, I will definitely use this. So that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful. If you suffer from any of those issues that I mentioned in this video, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.